Are you planning to relocate to another country? Have you been encountering security threats and need to save your head? You need to know the safest countries in the world before making your decision. The Global Peace Index ranks countries based on crime rate, terrorism, and the number of homicides committed in each country. Based on these surveys, here are the top 10 safest countries you might consider living in 2023. Wait a minute. Do you know you can travel more and explore the world without worrying about money? Of course, you can spend less with our Vacation Club offers. Simply book your hotel, car rental, restaurant, or any of your dream destinations as a member and get up to 75% discount. To join our travel club and get access to those exclusive deals, click on the second link in the description box. Before I dive further, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the spicy destinations that we are about to cover. 10. Japan. Japan is the 10th safest country in the world according to the Global Peace Index. This country is safe for many reasons. First is the low crime rate. For the past few years, only 2.3% of murder cases were recorded among 100,000 people compared to the United States, where the crime rate was 5% among 100,000 people. You can't possess a gun carelessly in Japan. There are strict laws guiding the use of arms. That makes it hard for hoodlums to obtain them. Also, the Japanese government has invested heavily in security measures such as CCTV cameras and metal detectors. If you mistakenly drop your wallet in Japan, a stranger will pick it up and locate you that very day. Finally, Japanese culture places a premium on having respect for others and is strictly committed to peace. This way of life fosters a sense of safety and order, significantly contributing to Japan's low crime rate. 9. Singapore. This beautiful island country takes the 9th position in the world but the first in Asia. Like Japan, Singapore has a very low level of crime rate. Law enforcement agencies work tenaciously to enforce law and order on the streets. You can't possess a gun without a license because the laws are backbreaking. The punishment meted out to criminals caught in Singapore isn't flexible at all. The government takes a zero-tolerance approach to crime. The reason why you will hardly find juveniles committing a crime. Singapore has a strong police force that ensures stability. They are highly efficient and good track record of keeping crime under control. With all these systems put in place, residents and visitors feel so safe in Singapore. Those who are caught breaking the law can't miss the punishment. In addition to that, Singapore is a clean and orderly country. The residents are well organized and maintain orderliness to the core. They are law-abiding and do not engage in illegal conduct. One can almost breathe in safety and security. 8. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic is a beautiful country with a rich history and culture. It ranks as the 8th safest country in the world. It has a track record of peace and stability. The absence of terrorism and low crime rate make the country safe to live, work, and raise a family. You are always admonished to take precautions and be wary of strangers when traveling to a new place. However, you can let down your guard in the Czech Republic. It is very welcoming to tourists and has a strong infrastructure for keeping foreigners safe. The public transportation is well maintained with security cameras. Police officers are everywhere to ensure obedience to the law. It shows that the Czech Republic does not take security with levity hands. Aside from the strict law guiding gun usage, the Czech Republic is a member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. That means the Czech Republic is protected from any invasion. 7. Slovenia. Slovenia is a small country in Central Europe with a population of just over 2 million people. It has a short coastline along the Adriatic Sea between Italy and Croatia. Though small, the country still earns its place among the safest countries in the world. Residents hardly commit crimes in this country. The rate of crimes like theft and vandalism is very low. For the past 3 years, only 1.4 homicides per 100,000 people were recorded in Slovenia. What supports Slovenia's security is its high level of political stability. Its government allows freedom for all. There's no central government controlling the lives of the people. Finally, Slovenia also benefits from its location. Nestled between Austria, Hungary, Croatia, and Italy, it's far away from any areas of conflict or unrest. All the nations bordering it are relatively peaceful. 6. Portugal. Portugal's stunning scenery, vibes, and climate will be betrayed if it turns out to be chaotic. Thankfully, it took the 6th position among the safest countries in the world. What makes this country so safe? First, there's almost an equal distribution of wealth. The gap between the poor and the rich is not too wide. 20% of the wealthiest households in Portugal earn just 5 times more than the poorest 20%. That's not the case in other developed countries. Take, for instance, in the United States, 20% of the richest households earn close to 12 times more than the poorest 20%. When you check the crime rate in the United States, it's quite alarming. Income inequality has been linked to higher levels of crime and violence. Therefore, Portugal's relatively equal wealth distribution may help explain its low crime rate. The country also benefits from a strict constitution of laws. The properties of the citizen are well protected and there's no corruption in its system. This creates a stable environment that discourages crime and promotes economic growth. For centuries now, Portugal had not engaged in war with any neighboring nation. The government remains committed to resolving disputes through diplomacy rather than force. All these factors combine to create a safe and welcoming environment in Portugal. 5. Austria. Austria is undoubtedly one of the safest places to live in the world. No wonder it ranks as the 5th safest country on the Global Peace Index. What makes Austria so safe? First, there are few violent crimes and property crimes are relatively rare. Aside from this, the Austrian economy is strong, the cost of living is low, you have a stable income, the economy is okay as you pay a little to buy much. Why will you think of committing a crime? Lastly, Austria has a strong political system which ensures that the country is well run and blocks every hole that could lead to corruption. Minus the pickpocketing and petty theft problems that travelers in Austria face, it's a relatively very safe place to visit. The federal police in Austria is the main law enforcement that ensures public safety and security. 4. Denmark. Denmark is the 4th safest country in the world. The crime rate is extremely low. Only 127 homicides were recorded in the last 5 years. The economy and welfare system of the country is likewise strong, which helps reduce inequality and social unrest. Ethnicity does not have a place in the country, making it easier to maintain law and order. The residents feel safe on the streets even at night. Parents leave their kids outside the house without the fear of kidnappers. They enjoy free education and health care. Childcare expenses aren't too high. All these culminated in making it one of the best places to rest your head. 3. Ireland. Now, here is the 3rd safest country in the world. Ireland is renowned for its beautiful scenery, rich culture, and accommodating people. For the past 5 years, only 33 murders were recorded in Ireland. This is well below the global average. In addition to that, Ireland has a low rate of violent crime. It is free from conflict and terrorism. Though the country suffered from a troubled past, there has been no chaotic incident lately. Ireland isn't involved in any active conflicts and chooses to maintain its military without external support. 2. New Zealand. According to the Global Peace Index, New Zealand is the 2nd safest country in the world. This country has had its experiences of war, but today it tops the list of the safest countries. The population is relatively small and there is a low crime rate. The government is stable and there's little to no political unrest. Located in the Southwest Pacific Ocean, there is hardly any external threat. However, the country is prone to earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. To prepare for this, the government has established strict building codes to help protect against earthquake damage. So while there are some risks to be aware of, New Zealand is a safe and secure place to live. 1. Iceland. The safest country in the world is Iceland. It ranked first on Global Peace Index. There's hardly any record of crime. The rate is 0, 1.5%, and you will seldom hear of natural disasters. The Iceland police don't even use guns except for the SWAT team. What will they use it for? As well as being ultra safe, Iceland is also an exceptionally beautiful country. It's home to some of the most stunning natural scenery in the world, including glaciers, hot springs, and waterfalls. That will be all on today's video. By now, you must be preparing your bags to move to your desired country. Are you planning to relocate or spend your next vacation in Iceland, Denmark, or Portugal? Wherever your choice is, ensure you enjoy yourself to the fullest. There's no cause for alarm. The security systems are top-notch. I don't need to tell you to be law-abiding. However, ensure that you have all documents needed to stay in these countries. Safe trip. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and remember to subscribe to the channel if you are yet to. And if you still doubt our offers, you are about to miss out on something extraordinary. Our vacation club is not a timeshare scheme where you are forced to choose a specific date or period at a particular resort. Instead, we are flexible. We partner with a variety of hotels, resorts, vacation rentals, and so much more. Besides, you don't have to be loaded with cash to benefit from these. You will be amazed at our discount packages, which do not require any large upfront fees or unending monthly pay. The link is just down below. See you next time.